So it happened to me again on an elevator today. So we're finally getting settled into our new office space. It's going okay. But over the last couple of weeks, it has been incredibly busy. We've hired some new folks. There's a lot of stuff happening. So I want to backtrack and bring you up to speed. The week before, we traveled down to Austin, Texas to visit HID Global, which is one of our manufacturer partners that we work with. Today we are with the Medico Security Center Advisory Board, and today we are meeting at the HID Global headquarters that makes access cards and stuff like that. We had a really busy week with everything that you could imagine going on in a business. We had a trade show to attend, several customer meetings and presentations, and a new hire starting. And it was the week of Labor Day, so it was a 4-day week. But there were some really exciting things that happened that week. And one of those things was I took some time out to go have lunch with one of my old friends who's getting ready to start a new business. And he started talking to me about an idea called building your story brand, or understanding your story brand for your company. And he mentions this guy's name, Donald Miller. I'd never heard of either one of these things before, but as he started describing the concept to me, it was very intriguing, because it's something that we all struggle with in small business, is understanding how to consolidate, to simplify, to break down what it is that we do every single day. See, every day people ask, what do you do? And you have to try to understand how to explain it, describe it, simplify it, to where it doesn't bore them or disinterest them, but creates a level of interest in your organization that they want to learn more. Let me explain. So I started thinking through this process, what it is that we do on a simplified level, because I don't know if you can see that very clear on the video, but this is a scale from 1 to 10. We understand things here from a 10. We have to break it down to a 1 or a 2 so that a consumer can understand it, but oftentimes we kind of land in a 4 or 5. This is the way that he was describing it to me, and it really resonated to what it is that happens with us every day. So I started thinking through all of these words, how to describe what it is that we do so that I can try to simplify that message to everybody that we come in contact with. And I feel like I'm failing miserably, but I spent a lot of time doing this, and we spent a lot of brainstorming power to try to accomplish it. So my friend Aaron Beaver from Elwood Digital came by, and I started explaining this concept to him and trying to get some feedback from him if this made any sense. So then I started thinking, we're onto something, but now we have to really figure out how to make this thing work. How in the world do you build a story brand? So while we were in Austin, Texas, a friend of mine, Alan from Phil & Son Security in Indiana, walks up to me in the lobby of the hotel and says, "Hey, Chad, I read this book, I thought of you, so I bought you a copy, and here it is. Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller." Let me explain something to you. This all happened in the period of about 7 days, and it literally blew my mind. I didn't even know how to respond. I was like, I just came across this concept. I'm trying to figure this out. This is amazing. So thank you, Alan, for this book, and very excited to dive into it and learn more about how to build our story brand, because we've all had that situation like happened to me today. When I walked into the elevator, someone walked on the elevator with me, and as we're standing there awkwardly waiting for the door to open, they turned to me and said, "What do you do?" And me, you know, because I should have the ability to explain what it is that our company does and what I do for a living, I turned to her and said something a little bit like this. Loc-Doc security, keys, electronic cameras, and and she looked at me and said, "Oh," and walked away. Guys, let's get busy building our story brand.